Welcome to our third short film of our return sailing trip in St Vincent and the Grenadines in 2023. This time we're in Mayreau and Tobago Cays. We had a great time in Mystique, particularly at the Blues Festival, but now we're on a downwind sail heading for Mayreau. One of the great things about sailing in this area is the number of special boats you see. This was just one of them. As expected, Saltwhistle Bay looked really too busy, so we carried on down to Saline Bay and anchored near the beach. We'd anchored here before and it's a great location, with only a few other boats in the bay. It was a Sunday, so lots of locals out with dinghies, but still a lovely quiet beach. The island's narrow at this point, and over past the salt pond there's Windward Bay, a short walk over which we'll do later. And over in the background is Tobago Cays, which would be our next stop. The walk to Windward Bay is only a short one, and it's only a small hill, so it's definitely worth it. The wind was fairly light when we were there, so one boat was taking advantage and anchored in the bay.
Yet another bar in the Caribbean.
We had a lovely lunch at Ranch Escapade, another tremendous location. Before the walk back to Saline Bay. It was great to see the local children enjoying their wonderful playground. For us, it was two really fresh tuna steaks on the barbecue with a nice sunset to end the day. Next morning, a great start to the day. Before a walk over the hill through the village, heading for Saltwhistle Bay. And even though some boats had left, it was still packed tight with catamarans. And of course we found a bar for a beer, but it was nice to get back to the quiet of Saline Bay and spend the rest of the day there. The next morning we made the short trip across to Tobago Cays, where we took a mooring ball between the two main islands. It was nice to see a star clipper anchored out, but it did mean the area was busier than usual with the ship's guests. It was also nice to see a fusion sailing dinghy. It was one of these that Nancy and I first learned to sail on. We took the dinghy across to Barradell Island, where we could have a swim in the lovely clear waters. On heading back to the boat, we caught sight of one of the turtles that live here. He was quick to dive when he saw us though. Of course, no trip to Tobago Cays would be complete without a barbecue, and the best lobster anywhere. Next morning, after a bit of rain, we headed off, aiming for Union Island. But that will be in the next short video. Thank you for watching.